my lovelies, and welcome to my channel, Lid 101, and today is actually going to be a really interesting video. I'm kind of spontaneously putting this together. I'm calling it Let's Play Saturday. Kind of popped into my brain when all of a sudden it's a Saturday night and I have nothing to do. It's basically where I go into my collection and look at all the things that I haven't used in months. First I need to clean my face because I want to get the work day off so we can play. So first things first, we're going to prime the face, and one of the primers that I haven't used in a while, I call for primer, and I get sunblock. I guess we'll work with it. Woo! So I have the Biore UV 50 quadruple. That looks like quadruple plus to me. And I do actually use this every once in a while as a primer when, more often in the summer, when my skin just needs that extra bit of hydration and sunscreen. So I'm just going to take a little dab and put it on my face. Ow! And actually, I really love it as a primer because it has glycerin in it. And you know that time when YouTube was going absolutely bonkers for... Oh wait, I have a surprise. I have a surprise. You remember the time when YouTube was going absolutely bonkers about this stuff? This stuff right here, the Nivea Men's Shave Balm, because it had glycerin in it and it got all tacky until your foundation like really stuck to your face. Yeah, that's what this did for me. So I never quite understood why everyone got all excited about this because I was already using this. But since I've got this pulled out, and you can never have too much primer on your face. That's a lie, by the way. It is possible to have too much primer on your face. We're gonna add some Nivea Shave Balm to my face because who doesn't like shave cream or balm on their face and smelling like a dude? Alright, so now that we are all primed up, the next thing would be feeling foundation-y. But before we get to that, whatever I used to take off my lip balm really dried out my lips, so I'm going to take a moment to moisturize. And because it was the first one I picked up, I'm going to use the Maybelline Baby Lips. Bam! Okay, so for foundation, today, I'm actually going to be using the Revlon Color Stay. I'm pretty sure I know the reason why I haven't used this one in a while, and if I'm correct, this is going to be a really interesting video. So, by the way, is anyone else super excited that they came out with pumps for this stupid stuff? Like, okay, when I say stupid stuff, I mean like stupid stuff in a good way. Like, it's good stuff. But I hate the fact that, like, this is always terrifying because, like, you're afraid that you're gonna pour out too much and then it gets all over the place and then it's just a bad ordeal. So the fact that they came out with pumps for this stuff, oh, I'm so excited, so excited. Can't wait until I finish off this bottle so I can repurchase. In fact, I might repurchase early because if the reason that I think I haven't been wearing this for a while is the reason that I think it is, y'all followed that, then I'm gonna need a new bottle for the winter. Or at least for right now. So I'm gonna take my Dampened Beauty Blender and just dab. Because who's being serious today? I'm not being serious. Are you guys taking me seriously? Please don't take me seriously. That'll lead to a horrible video. Anyway, so now that we have a little bit on my beauty blender here, I'm just gonna dab on my face and find out what's going on. Boom. Yep. That's what I thought it was. So let's commit. So now that I'm pretty much done with that, I'm pretty much doing this at this point because it feels nice. Alright, so next is concealer. Concealer that I haven't used in a while is this. The Maybelline Fit Me in whatever this color is. Deep. I never did understand how they thought this color was deep. But you know, whatever. I don't judge. A little bit of judgment, actually. A little bit of judgment because this isn't deep. Anyway. Not going into that. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Deep Hair, and I'm just going to slather this onto my eyeballs and see what happens, and see why I truly have not used this in a while. And I think it's really just, yep, it's the reason I thought it was. Not only is it very, very pinky, very, very pinky, but it's very light for me. I need a little less light, but you know, this is a fun video, so I'm just gonna commit. Alright, so now we got it on our foreheads here. And we got it pretty much everywhere we're gonna put concealer. On my face anyway. We're gonna take that Dampened Beauty Blender, but this time we're gonna switch it and use the pointy side. And just go at it here. Alright, so I'm looking a little ashy. Is the correct wording for this. That is definitely the correct wording. So, we're actually going to bring out a new palette here that I haven't quite yet had the opportunity to test. So I figure Let's Test Saturdays is going to be a great time to test that. So the palette is this measurable difference. It's kind of an off-brand for contouring and creaming. And I was more interested in this bottom row more than anything because it kind of looked like it would work for my skin tone, you know? So we're going to test it out and see what happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't work because it was actually really inexpensive. It was like $5, $6? $5, $6. Because these seem to be a little stiffer than I would like in order to get it onto my face, I'm going to take some of my rose oil here from my face and just put a drop or two in that and then rub it all over my face and see what happens. Yeah. My nose itches. That's always nice. Alright, now that it drops up in there, I'm just going to take a little brush here, kind of rub it in there, make it all nice and creamy, which it really already was, so we're just making it creamy for my face. And then we're going to rub it all over my face for contouring. So let's find out if this is really any good. First things first, we're going to put it on this cheek. Does that looks like my skin tone. Phooey. Seems so dark. As in darker than me. Just yeah, that looks like my skin tone. Maybe slightly darker. As in I would need to do some serious highlighting if this was my foundation. But yeah, aside from that, that's my skin tone. But as with the other stuff, commit! So we're gonna just go in here and kind of attempt to contour all the other areas here by just placing this slightly darker shade here all over my face. So yeah. Yep, that's my skin tone. Alrighty then. I'll start taking that Moisten's Beauty Blender, and I know all of you just cringed with that word, so just gonna dab that in a little bit and see if any difference can be made. Stay tuned. Boom! Alright, so finished blending here, and I must say it's not bad. It's extremely natural. Like, extremely natural. And so if you want your cheekbones to be cutting people, and you my skin tone, don't invest in this. So I guess I'll have to see if maybe I can work with some of these other colors, or just, you know, give it to a friend, see what happens. Alright, so next things next is, because I'm looking at my eyeballs here, and they're starting to crease like nobody's business. So next things next, we're going to take a powder. A wonderful powder. A powder that pretty much everybody knows. So we're going to actually set my under eyeball area with the RCMA powder. And it's not so much that I haven't used this in a while, it's just mostly with the summer months, I've been kind of laying off the whole setting my face with a powder thing. As weird as that sounds. I don't know. I seem to be really into that whole dewy look in the summer. I'm actually into the dewy look like all the time, so nothing surprising there. Alright, so I'll just take a little bit of powder here and placing it under my eyeballs. So I applied the RCMA powder to my face. I placed it under my eyes, a little dash on my chin, and whatever was left over I just threw on my forehead. Alright, I also added just a smidgen, very smidgen, of nose contour using the Make Measurable Difference palette. Next, I'm feeling like we need to shove my eyeballs on my head. Something I haven't used in a while is this NYX eyebrow gel. I don't actually remember why I haven't used it. I think it's mostly because it's not as easy to put on as just shoving a pencil around, waving it, and then magically eyebrows are there. So we're going to use this product today and see what happens. Woo! So just going to take this flat top brush here and go at it. Oh wow, that's super pigmented. Super pigmented. Which means you can't do what I just did, which is make a mistake. Does my eyebrow look good? Does it? Does it? No, it's actually a hot mess, and I know that. So we're gonna clean it up, but after I put on my other one. So now that I look all kinds of hot messy, we're just gonna run this through, and then we're going to fix this. Yep, because even though I'm not going anywhere, I still need to look cute. I mean, what if the pizza guy's kind of nice? I'm actually gonna take a detailed kind of tip brush. This one is the Real Techniques detailer brush. Wow, look at that. And here we go. I can use this weird palette here, and I think I'm going to go in with this middle shade and just kind of clean it up. I'm going to go in with the middle shade on the bottom here, add a little bit of highlight, and then go in with this darker shade on the top, okay? Great. Alright, and it already looks a little better here. But let's be honest, I should probably do some maintenance work on my eyebrows. I mean, everybody needs to put that on their calendar. Maintenance work on eyebrows. So, next we're going to go in with eyeballs, and we're going to use a primer here. So we're going to go in with the Lorac primer, and I'm going to create a magical eye look. Ow! Snipe! So now that we have the primer on my eyes, this is really, truly, 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 truly the fun part. Picking out an eye palette that I have not used in a while, and coming up with a gorgeous eye look, or not so gorgeous depending on the eye palette and the reason why I decided to stop using it, eye look for my eyes. Alright, so today I have on the menu these NYX Avant Pop palettes. I do remember them being absolutely gorgeous and absolutely fantastic on my eyes. The only thing is, with the new palettes and everything coming out, I just haven't been reaching for them recently. So I kind of wanted to pull them out and give them a chance. And I don't know, what do you guys think? I think I'm kind of feeling, this one today. And then maybe we can do another video and do these two. You know, okay, great. First things first, we always need crease colors, so yeah, we can always go in with a nice crease color. I'm going to take this very fluffy brush. It's the Morphe E27. It's the old one, but since they revamped their E line, you can go and buy the same brush, just in a better line. So I'm going to take this light peach color here and just dust my eyeballs with it. Keep in mind, I actually don't know the look that I'm going for quite yet, but I'm kind of feeling that green and that's grayish color up there. So I might be going for those, especially since I don't think I've touched those in this palette quite yet, except just to swatch them. So next is we're going to take this deep dark brown down here, and we're going to put that in the crease. Okay. And to do that, I'm going to take my E13 brush because I want a very precise application in that crease. So I'm just going to take that there, dust, and go in. Okay, so now that we have that brown color all in the crease here, I'm going to go in with this deeper, it's kind of like a dusty deep brown here, and I'm going to put that precisely in the outer portion of the crease, okay? And it's going to be a little bit higher up for me because I have such tiny eyes. So I'm just taking a pencil brush here, and I'm going to go in the crease, just right here on the edge. And really what I'm doing is just placing the color where I want it. And then I'm going to take that same brush that I used for the last lighter brown, and I'm going to blend. Don't move it. I'm just going to blend. So I'm actually liking it so far, but let's be honest, all I've done is put a bunch of browns in my eyes. So to make this a little bit more interesting, I'm going to take a flat kind of, I don't know what they call it, but a flat brush, and I'm going to take that green color and just kind of place it all the way up until about like 1/3 of my eye here. So it's going to be like right there. Okay? Okay. I'm going to take a kind of more pointed crease brush here and go into my crease and kind of blend it out. Next, what I'm kind of feeling is kind of mixing these two colors, as weird as that sounds, and putting it right here in the inner corner area. Or I'll just, we'll figure out what happens. We'll see what happens for me. We'll see what happens. So first I'm going to take this gray color here on the end, and with a clean brush, and just kind of pack it right here in the corner. And as beautiful a color as that is, it's not really giving me what I'm looking for. So I'm also going to take this purple color and put it on top of that bluish, grayish color over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dust away the fallout before I start on the bottom lash line area. So, first things first, because I do still have that RCMA powder on the eyeballs, I'm going to take my Milani here, my Milani face powder, and just kind of use it to dust away the extra powder. So taking my big Morphe E2 brush, I'm just gonna dust it all away. Dusty, dusty, dust, and set the rest of my face while I'm at it. So, now that we have this kind of weird look going on here, I do feel like the olive green here on the outer corner got a little hidden by the gray and the lavender. So I'm just going to place a little bit more because it doesn't want more olive green in their life. So now I'm going to take a smudger brush. This is the EcoTools smudger brush here, and I'm going to take a mixture of this brown here and this brown over here and just kind of smudge it along my lash line here. So here we go. So that's all done, and for my lighter complected friends out there, this could actually work just fine for you, but for me, I'm actually feeling like I need a little bit more depth, so I'm going to take a NYX waterproof pencil here and kind of smudge it along my bottom lash line. Okay, so that made it much better, at least for me. So now we're going to line the eyeballs. So something I haven't used in a while is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner. So we're going to be using that today. Just shake it up here. Yeah. And I do remember this little tiny flipping tip. It gives you a very, very small, precise line. Okay, so I do remember why I don't use this very much. It doesn't give you a very dark line, and not only that, I have to keep going back over and over to load up this brush in order for me to get enough product so I can line my eyeballs. I think that's just ridiculous, but you know, commit. So yeah, I do remember why I stopped using this, and I think I'm gonna put this at the top of my shelf in order for me to use it up, but I don't think I'll be rebuying this anymore, only because, you know, it's just not a great liner and I can get something that's better. But I'm not trying to bash the company. I clearly very much love their foundation. It's just a little too light for me right now, though it seems like it's doing a good job. It's doing a good job, but right now it's just a smidge too light. But yeah, so not gonna repurchase this. Alright, so now we're not done yet. I mean, seriously, how many things can we do with our eyeballs? A lot, apparently. So now we're gonna go in with mascara. So I actually have two mascaras today, and both of them are from Maybelline. Maybelline Falsies mascara, as well as the Rocket Volume. I haven't been using these too much because I kind of have been really enjoying the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and that's really been making me feel some kind of way. But, you know, I used to love these two very, very much, especially when used together. So that's what we're going to do today. So first I'm going to go in with the Falsies. And, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't have a lot to work with, but, you know, it does give you a lot of volume. Okay, so I apologize about that. My camera, again, died. Anyway, so I finished putting on the Falsies mascara, and I remember I really loved this for my bottom lashes. They just made it look so voluminous. And my top lashes, they do have a lot of volume, but for me, I don't have a lot of length, which is why I always went in with this one. So let's see if it is as good as I remember it being. So here we go. Just gonna put a coat of this on here, and they're about to hopefully be the best flipping friends you've ever seen. Alright, and yes, the pair is absolutely as amazing as I remember it being, because while this one volumized, it didn't really give me a lot of length, but it gave me just enough volume for me to be really, really happy. And then when you use this one first, and then this one separates it and it kind of fans it out and adds a little bit of length in there too. Oh yeah, I remember loving these very much, and they were very inexpensive, so that's why I still have them. And then, like, look at that. They're kind of my favorite colors too. Like, we have blue and purple and purple and blue and happiness. Alright, I'm gonna just hyper down for a little bit. So now we're gonna go off to blush, because blush is amazing. So here's a blush that I haven't used in a while. It's actually Iman Rust. This is my favorite blush in the fall winter time because it's got like, it's perfect for women of color, and I genuinely hate the fact that they discontinued selling this. And I've been trying to replace it ever since. Haven't found anything even close. So still on the hunt. And if you have any suggestions on this particular color here, let me swatch it for you. Just take a finger and see. It's got like a brown, actually it's very similar to my shirt here, it's just a little toned down. And let's see if I can find a clean spot on my hand. Can you even see that? Yeah, it's that color right there. Favorite blush during the fall. And that's why I haven't been using it very much, because if you notice, I'm running out. And I genuinely am going to miss this color when it leaves me. But for right now, because I love it, we're going to take the Morphe E3 brush. It's just kind of a tapered brush here. We're going to take a little bit on our brush and tap off some excess here and just go at it. Okay, so now that we have blush on, I'm actually kind of liking the look so far. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? So, next, I guess we could go in with some highlight, you know? I mean, let's see if I can hunt down my highlighter brush. So, because I don't plan things, I couldn't find my highlighter brush. So we're going to go in with this random brush that I found in my brushes. Don't ask questions. I don't even know where I got this thing from. So we're going to go in with the, I think this is, it's the Revolution Baked Bronzer Powder in Rock On World. I absolutely love using this as a highlighter. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful on me. And I remember it. I just haven't used it recently because I've been kind of using more Becca products, and I use the NYX Strobe of Light Genius palette. So I've been kind of playing around. But, you know, when in doubt, I tend to go with this. So I'm just going to put this on the cheeks here so you can see the gorgeousness. And then I'm going to flip my brush here. Woofda, woofda. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. I'm gonna put more because why not? Woofda. Should probably blend that now, but you know, that is so much beautiful strobe. And I'm also upset because I actually broke it, so now I need to figure out a way that I can keep this without harming it. Because right now, this will cause a mess somehow. All right. So moving right the heck along, finally, because if we're not, I'm gonna blend this a little bit. Just blend it out. Make it a little bit more flameless and less crazy. Beat up my nose and fix right quick. Alright. So, finally is the best part, in my personal opinion, lips. Because I don't know what I'm going to use, because there are several colors that I haven't used in a while that I'm super excited to use, and I think I'm going to have the best time figuring out what color to use. And if it even goes with this look. So first we're going to blot my lips, take off the excess that I have on here from the chapstick. Okay, so I have an excellent color, especially for this look. It's kind of green and bronzy and stuff and beautiful. But, okay, so I did a video on these. It's the NYX Wicked Lippies, and I love this color. Oh my goodness, do you see that? Do you see that? It's the NYX Wicked Lippy in, oh my gosh, Wrath. And I think it's just going to look absolutely gorgeous and pretty much top this entire look here. So first I'm going to bring it down. Wow. Okay, and I'm not going to set my face because I'm pretty much going to wash it right off after this. This lip color, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I think I'm going to have to find a way to use this lip color more often. I mean, stop! Can you see this? Oh. Yeah, okay. Definitely going to have to use this lip color far more often this fall. Shoot, it actually goes with my dress right now. Oh, look at that. Alright, I'm not sure if it really goes with the look, only because my eyes seem to be going more cool. But, you know, I can rock it. I don't care. No, I don't care today. As far as the look that we came out with today, it's not bad. So yeah, I rediscovered some products that I absolutely love, and I found out that there's some products that, you know, there was a reason why I don't use them as much. It seems like pretty much everything aside from the Revlon liner was amazing, and I don't know why I don't use them, especially the NYX eyeshadows. Oh my gosh, they really surprised me today. I am thoroughly enjoying them on my eyeballs, and I definitely need to work with this way more just so I can get more skilled at it. So that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you thought that this look turned out pretty good, because I think it turned out pretty nice, especially since I had no idea what I was doing before I started, please comment down below. Tell me what you thought. If you want to see more of these Let's Play Saturdays. And I totally forgot my outro because I am a professional like that. Yes. And if you have not subscribed here but you like this video, just know I do have plenty more just like this one, if not better than this one, and going to get even better, so subscribe so you can see future videos. And that's going to be it for today, guys. And until next time, stay lovely. Bye. Don't mind me.